Hello. Tonight, what's on my mind is the immorality of excessive morality and the tendency of some people, including myself at times, to want to control others and force them to be or do what they think others should be and do. Now, I would never advocate for allowing someone to abuse you. But when it comes to making moral decisions for other people, even God doesn't do that. We have free will. So why some people think they ought to be able to tell other people what they can and cannot do is beyond my comprehension. And when I speak of the immorality of excessive morality, what I'm talking about is people who prioritize potential life over existing life and want to presume to tell others that they must go through a life-changing event like having a child and possibly even risking their life if that child is potentially not viable and sicken their belly in a way that could hurt them, and especially if they have children that if they died trying to give birth to another one would orphan their children. To me, that is excessive morality that becomes immoral. Making a law that someone has to take a life risk that could orphan their own children. That is excessive morality that is immoral. If God can give us free will, why can't we give each other free will? What is going on with that? Now, I'm not going to give somebody the free will to punch me in the nose. I will definitely press charges if that happens, because I think it's also important to take care of yourself and defend yourself and be assertive and set boundaries. And there are lines that should not be crossed. But when it comes to one person telling another person what they have to do that's not going to affect them personally, I just can't go that far. I just can't go that far. So I would love to hear anybody who thinks they should be able to go that far, why you think so. Why? I mean, aren't you playing God? No, you're not even playing God, because God gives us free will. You are setting yourself above God to think that you have a right to control the behavior of others that's not even going to affect you. It's none of your business, if I may quote. What was his name? The guy who ran for vice president with Kamala Harris, Waltz, Mr. Tim Waltz. He said it. He said, mind your own business. And do not try to legislate my behavior when it's going to have no effect on you whatsoever. That's between me and God. You have no right to do that. And to presume that you do is to judge. And God said, judge not lest ye be judged. And What sort of stuff are you projecting to presume that you know better for what's me than I know what's best for me? So, like if you like, subscribe if you would like to, and tell me what you think about what I have to say, because I want to know. Thank you for watching if you did. Bye.